What is up, my most amazing Mediaman fans? This is the Mediaman, and before I get going, I want to thank Chubby Pixel for sending this my way. I had a lot of fun reviewing this, a lot of fun playing this. I did complete it, as far as I know. I got credits and stuff, so I'm assuming I won. Now, I do want to say this, as far as the story goes, if you're looking for something with a deep story, this isn't the game. It starts off real simple with a tree telling you need to find some teardrops, which I'll show you in the levels. So, just to get that out of the way, it's a really fun platformer, but not super deep. I don't think most platformers really are. So you start off as this guy, I'm assuming this is Woodle. He's just a little tree stump, and you start off with your leaf. This is your defense. So it's, you know, watch out, caterpillars, and it works on the other enemies of the game as well. But then once you get your first 200, I'm going to call them cherries. They look like cherries to me. Not 100% sure what kind of fruit they're supposed to be, but let's call them cherries. So you get your first one, and then you upgrade your leaf to a yellow leaf. And then, as you see, you have some range. You can actually shoot stuff out of your leaf. So, a little more realistic now. Alright, here we go. There was a brown leaf. And even more powerful, a little faster. And it seems like you can do more at once. And your very last upgrade is the white leaf. And this one, really fast. You can hear the wind. Super cool. So there are all the leaf upgrades. There is one more upgrade that you can get, and this is once you simply get 850 cherries, you get a headband. I'm not sure if this is more defense. I'm not 100% sure what it does. I will look it up for you and put it in the comments. Apologize for not knowing 100% what's going on with this, but I did kind of want to show you how cool he looks with his headband. And if you press Y, you get to run like this, looking super cool. Now I want to show you my house before I get into the level. So this is where most of your levels are at. You can see there's snow levels, there's ice levels, there's water levels, all kinds of stuff. And yes, the graphics are very simple, but I really like them. They're very crisp, clean, sharp. I'm playing this on a really nice 4K, and it looks really good. It looks great on the 6.2-inch screen of the Nintendo Switch itself, which is where I play most of my Switch games. I play on the actual handheld unit, not docked, so that's just the way I like it. But if you're anything like me, you're busy, and you have other people that use the TV, and it's nice to have that. But I digress. Here we go. So you just kind of hit these little globes, and they take you to the world, so you jump into them or whatever. And here you go. You can see the worlds are actually quite big. They're actually surprisingly big. Now, most of the levels, you see these pedestals at the end. And what these are, I'll kind of show you as I walk up to them. This is where you drop off the fairy tears. The fairy. I have a hard time saying that, I don't know why. But there are 3 of them throughout the world, and once you pick them up, you come back here, put them on the pedestals. The other thing is you want to pick up as many cherries as you can. As you saw, some of that other stuff cost me a bit of cherry, so you definitely want to collect as many as you can. I kind of am completist, so I try to get all of them. I'm not sure if I have yet. I did, again, complete the game, and I did get the credits, you know, screen and stuff like that. But then once you're done, you just start at the hub world again. And the hub world is very small. You know, I'm sure you notice it's just my house on a little bit of land. Now, first, before I get into all the good, and there is a lot of good in this game, just my opinion, I'm not super thrilled with the enemy designs. I just think they look goofy. So maybe it's just a personal thing. I don't know. Although the good news is I don't mind killing them. You know, they look too cool or too cute. Sometimes I feel bad in Mario games if the enemies look cute and all that, and I stomp on them. But so I wasn't super thrilled with that aspect of it. But I do want to say before I continue much farther, this is, I think, it's either 3 to 6 people that designed this game. It's no more than 6. So for what they did with this game, that many people, I think is phenomenal. And honestly, they're making a Woodle 2. There's a Woodle 2 on PC. There's also a Woodle 1 on PC. I have Woodle 1. I haven't played 2 yet. But they did say that they were going to release a Woodle 2 on the Switch, which makes me really happy. Because I do really, really like this game. And I'm going to tell you why throughout this. But I also want to walk you through a little bit and kind of show you some of the mechanics, see if this is something you're interested in. Now, one of the other things I think is really cool, I showed you that the levels are kind of big, but they also go all the way down. You can kind of see, if you look to the left, now I don't want to jump down there because I'm going to have to come up, and this review will be a lot longer than it already is, so, but I'll show you that. You can go all the way down there, go all the way down the steps, and there's another platform down there. This is actually a pretty big game. Okay, here we go. There. Another aspect that I really like of the game is the music. I think that the music is really cool. It's different in different levels. There's snow levels and ice levels and water levels. And there was one level where I didn't hear any music. But most of the time it's just this happy, cheery kind of, you know, it takes you back, like the graphics and like the rest of the gameplay. It just takes you back to a simpler time when games just made me happy. I mean, there's so many games, and amazing, you know, like Last of Us 2 and some of those other games, where, you know, you do definitely feel emotion, but it's sadness, it's fear, it's all these other things. So it's nice to just kind of have a simple game to put a smile on my face. It's so goofy. I mean, you know, see this flying bee and these other things, and I do like the bee design. I'm not crazy about a lot of the other ones, like whoever this dude's supposed to be. But as you can see, I keep going up. This world gets bigger and bigger. I think the graphics are great. Obviously, they're not super textured. You know, I believe they're meant to be simple. But I like them. I think they're cool. You know, the other thing I think that they could work on in the next one, and I hope they do, is the enemy AI isn't that great. They kind of stand there. Now, if you touch them, you die. So there's that. But you know, maybe it was on purpose. I don't know, but it would be nice if they were a little bit more challenging. A few of them will charge you, and actually, I died a couple times just because I wasn't expecting it. I was used to them not charging me and standing there, and somebody actually came after me and I was, you know, not ready. So but as you can see, these levels are super huge. They go on forever. I never really worried about dying as far as dropping off anything, because the platforming did feel really good. And for those who are into platform games like I am, you know, it does make a difference. There are games that you play that just feel gross. I don't know how else to put it. You're platforming and the platforming just doesn't feel right. You're sliding all over the place. That was never an issue for this game for me. Oh, I got him, see? More range. When you first start, you only have the green leaf and there's no range at all. So, with these, with the new feathers, I can do that. So you don't want to drop down here on these guys. Generally, you just want to take them out. But I do want to show you what the teardrop looks like. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Woodle 2. So, developers, if you hear this, send me a copy, please. Just, because I really went through this. That's the one thing I think, and I could be wrong on this. I'll try to look that up as well. I'll try to put some more information in the description for you. but it felt like I beat this in about 3 hours. It might have been a little longer, and sometimes you're just having fun, so you don't realize how much time has passed. But it felt like it was pretty short. It is 8 worlds, so and it's very reasonably priced. I don't remember how much it is because again, this was sent to me from Chubby Pixel, so I didn't. Well, that was cool. I didn't really pay attention to how much it was. I was just grateful. So, but I don't think it's a ton. I think it's very, very reasonable. And even if you spent, $30 on it, I don't think it's that much. It's definitely worth it. I had a really, really good time playing this game. Now I do want to say that place right there where I just jumped is the only time I had to use Y. Only time I had to run and jump. The rest of the time I just pretty much lined it up and jumped. I do recommend getting rid of this guy in case you fall. So this is not really too tricky. Now the camera is generally pretty good. This happens every once in a while. It's very rare, but you can just move the camera and it's not that big of a deal. And there you go. There's your teardrop. Now one of the things I think is really cool, I'm going to kind of show you. So yes, I'm gonna just jump off the ledge. I'll do it, and then I'll show you kind of one of the cool features. I didn't lose the teardrop, so I don't know. That's a big deal to me. I think it's really cool. But anyway, once you complete the level, the teardrops go on the platforms. And you do a little happy dance, and that's it. So, like I said, I absolutely have no issues recommending this. It was a very fun title with very clean, cool graphics. If you're a graphics snob and you need all the fancy, and you wish the grass was moving and all that stuff, then maybe this isn't for you. I will say, and I need to come clean, I did do a review on a platform game where I was just slamming on the grass because they had it sticking up and it just looked terrible. I'd rather them done something like this, where it's just a flat surface but very clean, very nice. And so I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and again, the music was great. Love the music. It changes for each level, and the camera's pretty good. I never really had any issue with it except for what you saw just a few minutes ago when I was getting the teardrop, and it was real easy to fix when you just had to move the controller. I played platformers made by huge development teams that had a lot worse cameras, so well done, guys. And so the biggest thing, I do want to cover this before I end this review. The difference between this and the PC version is this is considered the deluxe version, and the reason it's deluxe, the PC version I believe had 6, maybe 7 worlds. I want to say 6 worlds, and this one has 8. It also has better camera, and I can attest to that because I played the PC version with an Xbox controller and I had some issues with the camera, and also the jumping mechanics. And again, the jumping felt a lot better on this than it did on the PC version. Now I don't know if they went and patched it. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I'm just talking about when it first came out and I tried it. And there is a Woodle 2 on the PC, and again they are putting it out on the Switch. So thank you guys for hanging in there with me. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I promise you my voice doesn't always crack. Apologize for that. Fighting a cold for for weeks, it seems. So, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like this kind of thing, let me know. There's gonna be a lot more Switch content. I absolutely love this system. I sleep with it, and no, I don't really. I'm just kidding. But I do. I think it's a fantastic console, and really my goal for 2018, and I'm just going to put it out there. I'll try and put a video out kind of letting you know what's going on with my channel, but one of my biggest goals is to bring these kind of games, not only on the Switch, but a lot of the Switch ones, but also on PC and other consoles that maybe don't get the spotlight that they deserve. So hopefully you enjoyed this review. I hope you give this a shot. Check out this game. I have no regrets. I really liked it. If you like platformers, or you're looking for something for your kid who maybe is just getting into platforming or just enjoys platforming, or even for yourself, if you're old school, I don't see age limits on gaming. But absolutely love my time. Thanks again, Chubby Pixel, and thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing, and I can't do this without you guys. So we'll see you soon, and let me know in the comments if this looks cool to you. If you want to see me do another Switch game that maybe no one's covered yet, because there are some. Because there's a lot of Switch games coming out, as you guys know. So just let me know in the comments what you want to see as I build this channel and things change for the better. So thanks, guys. Love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.